Hi friends, my name is Rajkumar. I want to show my project. My project that I have chosen the topic is longest palindrome substring. I want to give you a problem statement. The problem statement where we are given a substring s of length n, which can be up to the 10 to the power 5. Our objective is to find the longest palindrome substring using three different algorithms. Those are brute force, dynamic programming, manachers algorithm. Our goal is to analyze the runtime performance of these algorithms and compare the time and space complexity. Also investigate their practical runtime performance, various input sizes. The input that I want to give a string s of the length n, and the output the longest palindrome substring found by s, and the average runtime of each input. The real world application is detecting general mutations like DNA sequence containing the palindrome substring that indicates potential mutation. Identifying the longest substring can help in detecting such mutations and analyze the representative patterns in the DNA sequence. Natural languages processing in text analysis, identifying the longest palindrome substring can aid in language recognition, text segmentation, and information retrieval. For instance, of speech recognition, identifying the longest palindrome substring can help in identifying the repeated words or phrases, so that they are helpful in different things. The algorithms, okay, let me show you my source code. I implemented using Python all the algorithms. Yeah, here I'm generating I'm giving the input values and generating the strings for the input to the algorithms. Here in this method I was generating the random string of the given length, and then I'm returning the length of the string, and I'm giving the input size as I mentioned in the before, like 10 to the power n to the 10 to the power 5. I mean 1 to the 10 to the power 5, the input size to generate the string for. And here I am writing the generating string into the file and following by a new line. Once I will show you, I will run the file and I will show you the input generated file. So whenever you run the file, the input, here you can see you generated the input file, which is like this. You can observe here the input string has been generated for the algorithms. And I want to show you the brute force algorithm, where I was written the code and I was implemented the things according to that. Here whenever I calculate, you can in detail I will upload the source file. You can clearly check in like whatever I was implemented according to according to the project. Here if I run the code, as previously I run the code, it's taking a long, it takes some time to to get out the outputs and everything. And I was recorded into the file, and I will show you the file, the report file, where you can see all my outputs and everything. Here the algorithms and analysis, you can see for the brute force. Here the pseudocode for the brute force I have written, and the runtime analysis and the complexity, the time complexity of the brute force approach is like big O of n power 3. And the dynamic programming algorithm, the pseudocode also I was written here, you can check. And the runtime analysis of the dynamic programming algorithm, you can clearly see here. and the manachers algorithm pseudocode is written over here. And I was kept all the experimental results for the brute force dynamic programming and managers algorithms by using, I was implemented in Python programming language I was mentioned before. Planning experiments, the input size from 10 to 10,000, and the runs each size. We run each algorithm 5 times and took average running time according to the runs. Then data structures, manipulating a data string for storing and manipulating a data. We used arrays. And input generation, the random string of uppercase and lowercase letters of the given input size. And the results and graph I was pasted here. The graph, the result I got, I was pasted here. You can clearly check it. Whatever the gaps I got for the runtime analysis. And here I given a table which the input sizes, and according to that how much runtime it was taken. The result in the graph has been mentioned here. Here you can see the 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, and according to that the how much the runtime behavior it took. Here the runtime analysis for the brute force, you can see, and here the runtime analysis for the runtime analysis for managers algorithm. So the result of the 3 algorithms, brute force, dynamic programming, and managers algorithms, was written over here. And the conclusion, according to my point of view, I have concluded all the algorithms according the result I have got. I will conclude. And the references, for the references, I chosen these of the references from the online, and I referred to these these things clearly I mentioned over here too. And this is what I have did in my project. Thank you.